Okay.
So it
Okay.
is like, I have the
Yeah.
proof. I am the proof. I did that. So I can do it
Yeah.
again. Right. So it might not be instant, it might need to be right away, it might need some tweaks, but I got to that point and I know I can do it again. And that is the belief I have in myself.
Hmm.
And the evidence of that is me, because I did
Yeah.
that. So I can do it again. So,
Yeah. It's like you instilled evidence, or you instilled confidence in
mm-hmm.
yourself through the evidence that you did it before. And even though this is a setback, or you want to call it failure or a pause, whatever you want to call it, I've done it before, and the confidence is there to do it again, and you trust yourself.
Definitely. And also that is
Yeah.
like, yeah, like failure. I mean, failure is feedback. That's the first thing. So if a campaign or something fails, it's
Hmm.
fine. Then you just don't do it again. Or you do it again, but you have to make really big tweaks or changes. So I also don't see failure as something bad. For me, what would be the biggest failure? It would be to go back
Hmm.
to normal people's
Forget.
life. No, that's it. That is failure for me. So, and I know
Yeah.
I will never go back to 9 to 5. I will never work a regular job ever in my life again. For me, that is the scariest thing. It's not failing at entrepreneurship. That's not scary at all. It's going back to what the majority of people think a life is. That's failure for me.
Working for somebody else.
Well, not just that, like not just working for somebody else, but working in something that you don't genuinely love. Because we
Yeah,
have
that's
such a
so huge
short
for me
life.
too.
We are so special
Yeah, it's so
as a
huge.
human. That for me, that doesn't make sense. So anything, like most people's, let's say, most people's worst case would be my best case. My best case is failing at entrepreneurship. At least I'm not in a 9 to 5. At least I'm not living that life.
Yeah.
Whereas most people see it as, oh, my worst case is being an entrepreneur and failing at that. My best case, oh, I just go back to my
But
9 to 5.
yeah,
No, it's not like that. You understand it wrong.
I mean, I think there's a place for everybody too, though. I think some people are just truly contented with their steady paycheck.
Hmm.
That they're just truly contented. They
Yeah, if they
this
like
is like
what
this
they
is
do,
okay,
if they
and
are enjoying
yeah,
the
I think there's
job,
just.
then sure. But I think that's the
Hmm.
questions you need to ask
Hmm.
yourself. Like, are you genuinely happy doing this until
Hmm.
you retire? If you are, amazing. That's great. You
Yeah.
don't have to be entrepreneur. It's not for everyone as well, but it's more like just in general, like living a life you don't like and that you're running away from in the weekends. Nah, that's not it. But if you genuinely enjoy your regular job and you
Hmm.
feel like the pay you have right now and the pay future that is going to be in that role, that satisfies you, makes you happy, then it's amazing. Then you're doing a great job. If unfortunately it's not the case for
Yeah.
majority of the people.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I ask myself personally, and I encourage people to ask themselves as well, is this is why I strayed away from retirement and just started doing stuff that I wanted to
Hmm.
do, because I asked myself, if you had, let's say you had all the money that you ever
Hmm.
needed, what would you be doing with your life? Let's just say like you were given 100 billion gazillion dollars at age 20. Like, what would you be doing for work? Like, I think humans are meant to do some type of work. We're not just meant to party all the
Hmm.
time, or watch TV all the time, or whatever. I think asking that question opens up people's minds to the possibilities of, like, what would I want to do? What would I want to
Hmm.
do? And what would I like to do, versus I have a steady paycheck and this is it.
Totally. Yeah, I have a tattoo actually that says something similar. It says, "This is the last earth beneath our feet." Because if you ask this question the other way, so similar to what you did, it's like a hypothetical question, right? If you say, okay, let's say you were the last person on earth and you could do anything you wanted, like what would you be doing right now? And some people say,
Mm,
oh, maybe I would get that
yeah.
car, or I would go here, I would do this, or I would grab that, right? It's like a this type of scenario mind game, but it's like, but you don't realize that you might not be the last person here, but this is the last earth that you are stepping on right now. So you should do every day something towards the life that you want to live. It's like a sophisticated YOLO, but it's so true. You have to do every day what you want, because you're so special, and this you deserve to do the things that you love and that you want to do. Yeah.
No, I heard a quote about YOLO. It's it's not you only live once, you only die once. You live every day you wake up.
Mm, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that one too.